Just a quick update. My birthday's coming up. Got a few new things. Wanted to get a box of the new Luda Boys just because, I think they're cool. My old ones really aren't table legal anymore. Um, the box supposedly, if you read it, says it makes 5 Ludas or 5 Burna Boys, which I was a little disappointed when I opened it to find out that you can't make 5 Ludas. It only comes with 4 Def Guns. The this guy here, where is he? This one. You can see on that model there. You can make him into a mech boy or whatever. But they give you a bunch of other options, which I thought were nice. And then when I went to put them together, I was surprised to find they don't give you the left arm. It's not in the box. In fact, there's several of the pieces that they give you for the set that actually aren't in the box. And I thought maybe I was missing a spruce and looked it up, and no, it just doesn't come with those pieces. Which is funny because they actually showed them in the book. Like here's the shooter boy. You're missing this arm. You're missing this piece. You actually don't get that torso either. For the rocket launcher, you get this rocket launcher. You do not get that arm. You do not get that backpack. So the kit allows you to make 5 Burna Boys, but only 4 Ludas. Which, honestly, 4 Ludas for retail on these, I think it's $22. I was a little disappointed. But again, like I said, guy with a big shooter doesn't even come with an arm. I had to make an arm for him out of some spare bits. Luckily I had a left arm, so we'll be getting him put together soon. Anyway, on to some other projects. So we have a local store that carries some weird odds and ends model kits. And I found these. It's a little anime thing. I'm not even sure if they're from a TV show or something, but there's this one, this one, and picked them up just because for our friendly home games I couldn't resist turning these things into orc fighters. I already have a homemade bomber. They're a little smaller than I thought, but overall I think they're going to fit in. I just need to find a way to get a guy into them. Yeah, this one here actually has a little cockpit. I haven't put the canopies on yet. There's a bubble window that goes on. And I'm going to try and fit the upper torso of an orc and his arms in here. I already have the heads picked out. Got this one of the Burna Boy heads. And then I think that's a Burna Boy head too. I just need to grab some torsos out of my bits box. I already started workifying them a little bit. They got a glyph on them. This one has a crosshair. Definitely not going to be allowed to be used in regular games, but for our home games, I think they'll be a blast. And this one didn't actually have the cockpit cut out. I cut it out myself and I broke a piece right there. That's why that's off. But again, this one has a canopy. So once I get a guy in there and everything, definitely something orc made, I would say. Maybe it's just me. And the last thing here is this Old Yeller. I've been looking at this thing, or Little Yeller, whatever they call it. I've been looking at this for a while, and every time I look at the box, I see Orc Truck. And I still plan on getting one of the new GW ones, just because they're cool, but I had to convert this thing over. But I do have one complaint, and you find this on regular models, not so much GW type stuff. I don't think GW's ever done it, but chrome spruces. They look cool. They do add a lot of, just that metallic look. But it's just, I don't know if you've ever seen these, it's just regular plastic and it's got this coat of chrome paint on it. The problem is, I use, for all my plastic models, this right here. This stuff, it basically melts the plastic. I know there's lots of different types of the same kind out there, but it melts the plastic, and when you put the two pieces together, they literally melt together and become one. And you will never get them back apart again once it's dry. And the downside is it needs bare plastic touching bare plastic. Well, when you have this stuff, it's got this paint finish on it, and the glue won't stick to it. So you literally have to go through with a knife and scrape every contact point before you can glue it. Which, isn't that bad, but like this model came with 4 or 5 of these spruces, and every single piece has to be scraped on the edges, and it gets really old really quick. But, yeah, I'm got a start on that. There's a few pieces put together in there, but it's going to be a while on that one. And I guess my last thing is I've managed to get a little bit more work done on the towel. Got a couple more engines done to another set of devilfish. Oh, and one last thing. This box came, a gift from my wife for my birthday, along with a certificate of authenticity that comes with them, and then they all come with a poster of sorts. A new addition to my collection. And if I can get it down here without killing myself. Pretty. This is, I believe, Luciander. It's the black bladed edition, but it's also known as the Sword of Light. So I'm adding it to my collection.